Hey guys, Lost here, and I hope everyone is enjoying their holidays. So without further ado, it is time for my top 5 picks for Arma 3 mods for the month of December. Hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to start off first with a mod called the Russian Guerrilla Forces. This mod adds in the ability to customize and create sort of your own Russian style of guerrilla soldier. You can also use them with other vehicles in different scenarios. You can edit with the map creator. This mod is fairly simple, like a lot of other unit and gear mods that I have reviewed before. This mod is on the Steam Workshop and was created by Massey. He has created a lot of other Arma 3 mods similar to this, lots of things involving different types of units and different nations in Arma 3 that you can use and kind of mess around with to make your own scenarios. Mods like this is one of the reasons why I love Arma 3 so much, because it allows you to take the role on the battlefield of a different soldier or a different type of person from around the world to really try out different aspects of things. You know, sometimes Arma can be kind of stale, but it's mods like this that you can implement to really change the game for you and continue to play. And what really makes Arma, or gives it the ability to basically be endless, where you can just constantly change how you play the game. I really like this mod. Definitely go check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Now continuing on to number 4 is the CUP Core Maps mod. If you ever thought that the maps in Arma 3 were getting a little boring to play with, this is now the new map mod on the block that you should definitely go check out. If anybody is familiar with the All in Arma terrain pack, which adds in all of the maps from previous Arma games into Arma 3, this essentially does the same thing, with a few other tweaks that kind of make the maps a little more like their original games, kind of a little more like Arma 2, both with the terrain and how it looks, and just the textures of things. This map you see here is a new favorite of mine. It is Proving Grounds, which I believe was in Arma 2. This map is fairly desolate with dying trees and sparse vegetation around the area. There's also a giant blast crater from a giant explosion, which really adds an awesome atmosphere to this map. Another thing I really like about this map is all the broken down cars. I really wish I could somehow play in a scenario with somebody and really try out this map, otherwise I'm stuck to just driving around all by myself. Now that is not the only map obviously in this mod. There's things like Chernar, Summer, Ramadi, Takistan Mountains, the desert, all things like that I think you should check out because I love all of the atmosphere of these maps. It adds so much flavor to Arma. Please check it out and tell me what you think. So now down to number 3 is a mod that is ranked very highly on the Steam Workshop right now. This is the United States Marine Corps and MARSOC units. The possibilities in Arma are endless, and this is one of the mods that really proves that because there are just so many things to it. This mod is totally epic and adds a lot of things into Arma and a lot of cool units and gear that I think everyone should go take a look at. Not only does this mod add in new guns, it also adds in new types of camouflage and vehicles for you to try out and drive. This mod is compatible with Ace, RHS, Alive, and Zeus. So if you are into realism, this is definitely a mod you could try out and incorporate it into your Immersion. If there are any new Arma players out there that just got the game for Christmas, I would definitely recommend this being one of the first mods you download, just so you can get a feel about how modding works in Arma. This is definitely a simple mod that you can incorporate into your daily Arma routine. Out of all of the unit and gear mods there are for Arma 3, this is definitely one of the first ones you should go download. Now here's a mod I know a lot of people have been waiting for, and that is the Unsung Vietnam War Mod. This was an extremely well developed mod in Arma 2 that they've been working to pour over to Arma 3, and now, from what I've seen, they've done it fairly successfully. Now, some things run a little shaky, but that can be expected from mods. Otherwise, this was put together fairly well for what it can be in Arma, and I really enjoy it. From what I can see, the potential for this mod is just huge. The Vietnam War was such a major conflict in the history of the United States, and I can't wait to really get into it and hopefully try it out with some other players. The map itself of Vietnam is absolutely stunning. The amount of vegetation and the dense trees all around the area really makes you feel like you are in the heart of a jungle somewhere. On top of all of the vegetation, there are villages and outposts speckled throughout the landscape that really gives you a Vietnam era vibe from this map and this mod in general. So as I decided to fly over this map and get a lay of the land like I usually do, I noticed that the landscape was much more full than most of the other map mods that I have downloaded before. Vietnam during the 1960s and 70s was such an intense environment with the war going on there, and I feel like this map really captured it to the best of its abilities. This map was not just an empty shell of a landscape with a few things here and there. It was really fleshed out to what I feel really made the map and just the mod in general stand out. If you were to take a nice little stroll through the woods, someone could easily be hiding right underneath your feet because every inch of this place is just absolutely covered with dense brush and foliage. Now, what mod review would be complete without a little virtual arsenal? This mod provides a huge number of variations from the clothing of the United States soldiers and the Marine Corps, or from the NVA and the other Vietnam forces. This mod provides a slight variation of outfit for many groups and forces from the United States that was in Vietnam, as well as nearly every rank. So as you can imagine, the amount of sheer outfits and clothing items is just gigantic. Now, since we're talking about immersion, I think there's a few things that definitely gives this mod some flavor, such as the little trinkets and things that go on the soldiers' helmets. There's a few variations of things like that, such as adding a packet of cigarettes or playing cards to a soldier's helmet, or wrapping their face in gauze. You can even give your soldier a torn off ear and a finger necklace, and nothing is more immersive than that. Ugh. And of course, I'm going to address the fact that this man is wearing a bush, because apparently the North Vietnamese did not know how to make a ghillie suit properly. This mod is gigantic, and I'm just thinking about possibly doing a mod review on just this mod alone, because there's just so much to share. Now on to the next one! Now, with it being December, I hope you didn't think you could make it all the way through this video without bringing up something holiday related, or at the very least, Santa related. And as you can see, yes, of course, I am talking about Santa's sleigh. Santa travels around the world at the speed of light, delivering presents to all sorts of little children, whether they deserve it or not. But don't worry, Santa definitely gets his revenge on those kids that don't necessarily earn their presents on Christmas. Now, this sleigh is not pulled by reindeer, but it can still fly thank you to Santa's magic. Now, Santa has to travel to some fairly dangerous places, so naturally he would have to be ready for all types of encounters, whether that's for the weather or from any people that, just might not like him. Santa's combat sleigh can fly through the air like a plane, and you can rain fire down on your enemies, or maybe just those naughty children. Now, of course, Santa's sleigh isn't just for killing people. It comes with utility cables for any of those hard working days where you have to go tow something through the sky. Santa's sleigh comes with 9 reindeer power worth of towing ability, or maybe 1 Chinook, one of the two, I don't know. Either way, when you see this flying through the air, you will know Santa has come to save the day and protect you on the battlefield. Now, I know we're getting to the end here, and this video's been a little long, but I want to thank you for watching. Follow us on Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys later.